So this is four-wheel drive freaking beam truck.
Yep. The 5.0 I actually took out of a Mustang.
So guys, we're out here in Phelan, California with Nick Hill. He's going to show us his four-wheel drive Ford Ranger. Man, this truck scoots. Definitely have seen it in action out in Barstow. Can't wait to check this thing out with him and show you guys around it. All right, man, let's check this thing out. What's up, Nick?
What's up?
So this is her right here, huh?
Yeah, man, this is Frankenstein.
Thanks for letting us come out, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man, thanks for coming out.
You got the Clean Desert shirt on?
Clean Desert?
Those are the homies right there, man. Shout out to Clean Desert. What's up with this thing? What year is it? What's going on with it?
So it's a 1994 Ford Ranger, four-wheel drive. Started its life out with a 4.0 5-speed. Wanted a little more motor. I started the build probably 10 years ago. Kind of worked on and off over that 10 years. So when I started the build before all the LS craze, the 5.0 was kind of the way to go.
Yeah.
So that was the game plan from the get-go. And that's what I did. I just decided to go with the 5.0 and just stuck with it. And the 5.0 I actually took out of a Mustang, a 92 Foxbody Mustang.
Oh, dang, man. That's awesome.
So it's basically a Cobra motor is what it is. And then it's got the E303 Ford Racing's cam in it. So it's a pretty basic setup. It's got an Art Car C4 in it.
That's
so
sick, dude.
It's got a trans in it. Yeah, it's pretty basic, pretty mild stuff. It's not super high horsepower. I haven't had it on the dyno yet or anything like that.
Can you get this thing still street legal? With the Ford?
Still street legal.
Oh, it still is?
It is street legal, yeah. It's funny story. When
Let's
I bought this truck, so I bought this truck from a friend of mine. He says, man, this thing is smog exempt. I said, smog exempt? I've never seen a Ford Ranger that's smog exempt. He said something along the lines of it was a state vehicle and it had natural gas in it or something like that. I'm not sure. But it was smog exempt. I didn't believe him. I went down, did the registration on it. Found out, in fact, it was smog exempt.
That's insane.
So I don't know how that happened, somewhere along the lines.
But you didn't want to find out how, just kind of accept it?
Yeah, I went in, paid my registration fees, and I got the heck out of there, man. The lady, I expected her to say, we're going to need the smog cert. Nothing like that.
Wow, that's awesome. So it stayed smog exempt.
It's absolutely, yeah.
So I see the @ is Frankenstein. That's yours for this truck, right?
Yep, Frankenstein 1982, yeah.
Why Frankenstein?
It's just got a lot of retired race parts and kind of just things that we picked up on the cheap, basically.
Yeah.
Over the years, you know what I mean? Just
that's
being
awesome,
limited
man.
budget-wise. I mean, the fact that it's green and... So I was kind of talking to my daughter a little bit. I'm like, what should we call it? She's like, Frankenstein,
That's awesome, man. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then, you got the different colored body panels, all that good stuff. And,
yeah, man, we chopped the
fenders.
top on it. So, it kind of resembled Frankenstein a little bit. So that's kind of just,
pieced together, strong and works like Frankenstein.
Yeah. And it just stuck, you know what I mean? So my daughter, she actually drew me up a little picture of Frankenstein. It's in here on the dash.
Let's see it, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Oh, that's dope. That's cool, man.
So this is the first year that the truck has been out, as a full functioning built truck.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, wow, man. So and it took you 5 years?
Closer to 10.
10 years. No, that's, dude.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
guys,
closer to 10 years.
That's what we're teaching you guys. This takes dedication.
Right, and it's not a 10-year build. I probably worked on it 18 months in that 10 years.
Right.
But having the bankroll, being able to support my family,
oh, dude.
There's just a lot of things that kind of play into it.
Yeah.
But I didn't give up, right? I just stayed at it, kept kept working on it.
Perseverance, guys, savings, all that good stuff, man.
Right, and I actually...
That's rad. So yeah, dude, I guess take us through this. I know we were talking about the motor at first. Do you mind if we pop the hood off?
Yeah, we can do that. It's gonna take a second to pull the...
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Right.
So this is 4-wheel drive freaking beam truck.
Yep, 4-wheel drive beam truck.
That's awesome, man. Dude, this looks so beefy too. It's a nice engine cage right here. Awesome. And then what radiator is this guy? Oh, CBR?
Yep, CBR. I just got that. I was having some heating, some cooling issues this season. It did okay in the flats and on the hard pack stuff, but in the sand, man, it was hating life. It was getting hot, so I needed to go with a little bit bigger radiators.
Right on, dude. And this was a solution right here, huh? So what beams are these?
So these are actually some beams that I fabbed up.
Oh, so you built this?
Yeah, I built everything on the truck except for the rear end housing. And actually, the tube work that's inside of it, this is a Solo Motorsports cage.
No way! Oh,
Yeah,
this is like the weld it yourself kind of
Yeah,
one?
it's just to weld it yourself. That was the best way to go. So they had like a promotional deal when I got it.
Okay.
And got it on the super cheap. Man, it was like $1,800, and I think the material cost for me at that time was going to be like $1,500 just for tubes. So for the extra few $100, everything was CNC'd on it. Done. All I had to do was put it in, just like a puzzle.
Dude,
and,
that is
burn
awesome.
it in. Yep.
That is sick, dude. Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. So yeah, guys, there's some companies out there that offer like weld it yourself kind of cages. Solo Motorsports is one of them, and they have everything pre-cut, ready to go, and they kind of just send it to you guys with like I'm sure like the print, like almost like a blueprint.
Yeah, everything's there. Yeah, in fact, they've CNC etched all the numbers and stuff in the tubes.
Nice.
So it's just a puzzle.
Just like Legos.
Yeah, super easy, man. And I would have loved to build one myself, but I mean, like I said, it just makes
sense.
sense.
No, dude, it makes way more sense.
It just made sense, yeah.
So 4-wheel drive beams, man. Take us through this. So you built these guys.
Yeah, so I built them, after kind of scrolling around on the internet, things like that. I got an idea, a good concept of what it was, a direction that I wanted to go.
Okay.
So I actually took a stock Dana 44 Bronco beam.
Okay.
And that's all that's under here, and I just made them fit.
Right on.
Yeah, so I didn't cut them, lengthen them, or anything like that. I can just replace the axles when they break with a factory axle. So it's super simple. You can go to any junkyard anywhere in the world. They're probably going to have a Dana 44 beam, and if anything breaks, you can just replace it. And something else that's different about it is it's a J-beam. So a J-beam, it's just hard welded into the beam as opposed to it being bolted. So usually the radius arms will be bolted into the beam. These ones are hard welded into the beam, so it's just solid.
Oh, okay. Right on. Let's check that out. Right on, man.
So it's, again, it was a budget thing for me, right? Just being able to
Well, no, this works,
kind of replace it. It works. It's
Heck
proven
yeah.
itself. It's been proven in the desert for years and years and years.
Right.
So-
What's the wheel travel on this thing in the front?
So we're probably getting 20, 22 unstrapped. We're strapped at about 18, 19.
Okay.
Currently in the front, and in the rear, I think we're getting close to 30, and we're strapped at like 21, 22 in the rear.
Okay, nice. So and then I'm sorry, you got 2.5s up here?
2.5s, yeah.
Okay, and then you got the Purple King, huh?
Yeah, man. So again, that was like a race desert purchase.
Hell yeah.
Budget buy. They came off of a one car, and the guy was going to put them on a project. They sat on a shelf for a little while and decided to sell them. I picked up the whole set for a pretty fair price. So.
Well, I think the purple kind of goes with the Frankenstein
theme too.
Yeah.
The purple I like. It sold me on them for sure.
That's rad. Cool, man. So yeah, let's check out the rear of this thing. So linked back here, man. You got this is all nice and clean too. All your signals, all that stuff. And then what rear end is on this thing?
So it's just it's a Ford 9 basically. I actually picked this rear end up from a good friend of mine.
Okay.
It has a 7-inch truck, very crackish. I think this was the first housing that he actually built for that race truck, and he destroyed a snout on it.
Okay.
And so he pulled it out, put another one in it, and just threw it in the yard. I went over his house one day, and he just had it sitting there. Asked him what he was gonna do with it. And he says, man, you want it, you can have it. We just got to cut the snout off and put a new snout in it. So that's what we did. Got some hubs for it, and it works, man.
Is it a 40 spline? 35 spline?
31, man. It's little.
Dude, and it handles these, huh? Well, are these 35s?
They're 35s, yeah.
Nice, dude. Well, yeah, that should be good with those, huh?
Yeah, with a 35, like I said, everything on it is relatively small.
Right.
And then the power to weight ratio on it,
It all works out.
Right, and a lot of guys,
It's balanced.
They're going bigger with everything, and it doesn't have to be that way. Absolutely not, man. Yeah, you can go smaller, and
it can work.
You can grow with your bankroll if that's you know that's what you want to do. But I wanted to keep it nimble and small. I kind of like to drive between the bushes. And,
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, this is great, man. Honestly,
spending time with your buddies. And you can look at those trucks out there that have got the bigger parts and stuff, but just being able to be out there, and that's really what it's about.
And I've seen this thing, like I said, in action, and it handles, dude, and the whoops, all that stuff. Is this a 2.5 again?
That's a 3.0.
3.0?
Yeah,
okay.
A little bit bigger.
3.0 and a 2.5?
Yep, and that's a quadruple bypass, so that one has 4 tubes.
Oh, nice, man. A little more adjustment on the...
little more adjustability on that one. The front, you know, we only got 2 tubes on that one.
Okay.
But...
and then what size is this gas tank back here?
The 25 gallons.
25 gallon? Okay. And you built these links?
Yep, built the links.
Dang, dude, you ain't kidding. You built this whole damn thing, huh?
Built the links and everything, yeah. I had the parts. I just kind of winged the build, you know, and I had the parts all CNC cut and everything. I got a few extra plates for an extra set if these ones should ever fail on me.
Cool, man. You want to take us through the inside of the truck?
Yeah, we can do that.
Safety first, dude. I love how you have the fire extinguishers here and back here. As you guys are seeing, that's like a common thing that everybody's having.
Oh man, yeah, with everybody's trucks burning down this last year, man, all the fires. I think it's super important that we have that we
be prepared,
exercise.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. We need to exercise all safety precautions and never feel bad about that, man. Helmets, fire extinguishers, whatever you can to make you and your passenger safe is always a good thing.
I mean, and this looks super comfortable too in here. I mean, this cage again looks amazing, and then this is the weld it yourself cage, right? That you got from Solo.
Yeah, this is a weld it yourself cage that I got from Solo.
Dang, dude, this is solid.
And for the $1,
man.
I mean, it was just the way to go. I mean, for all the time you save and bending and notching and all that stuff, which is great. I enjoy doing all those things.
Yeah.
But it just made sense. My schedule being so busy and things like that, you know, when I had a weekend, it was done. You know?
There's a lot of R&D that's put into these things.
Absolutely.
and Solo's like one of those companies that's like, well, shout out to Bobby and Solo and all those guys. Those guys have been doing it for a long time. They crush it. They crush it. So there's a lot of R&D they put into these things. So here's one of those like kind of weld it yourself cages, and as you guys can see, look at how structurally sound this thing is. It's like if you guys are going over, you guys are good. So I mean, this looks so comfortable. You got the PRP set up, very nice, man.
They're awesome, super comfortable. But we got the PRP harnesses. You know, everything's cozy. Again, these were, you know, another Race Desert purchase. You know,
Race Desert finds.
Yeah, absolutely. These things were
the forum and classified finds, huh?
Yeah, I've been poking around for seats for a couple of weeks, so these ones popped up. And
well, dude, they look amazing, dude. They look brand spanking new, man.
They are brand new, yeah. They're all wrapped up and everything. So
this dash, man, so nice and clean, so functional, dude.
Super simple,
dude. And again, I love how comfortable this looks. Like all the headroom. You got the oh shit handlebars right here. You know what I mean for the passenger.
It's fully adjustable too, man. So you got those taller people, shorter.
Oh
people.
yeah.
Yeah, the seat's adjustable as well. So
all of this, huh?
So it keeps you cozy in there.
Cool, man. Running the stock steering wheel.
Stock steering wheel. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's sick. That is sick, dude. With the 4 of them right there. That is nice. Hoon handle.
Hoon handle.
There you go, man.
Hoon handle, man. It's nice pitching it sideways down those dirt roads. All dirt roads everywhere, so it's fun to kind of get it sideways, you know, around the corners and through the neighborhoods and that. I'm sure the neighbors aren't real happy with it, but it makes for a good time for sure.
No, this thing's rad, dude. Well, thank you so much, man. I mean, and then look, we got the Rad Racing for all the homies that know what's up with Rad, the old school freaking BMX.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Got the homies from Shreddy, Mob Armor, and of course the Frankenstein right here. Well, hey, dude, thank you so much, man, for taking the time to show us this thing.
Thanks for coming out, man.
This truck was definitely a really cool one to check out. Again, I think this is our first 4-wheel drive I-Beam Ranger, street legal. This guy freaking worked his butt off searching for all these parts everywhere over time. And you guys can see with this truck that, man, it takes time. It takes time to build this thing, man.
That's all right, man. We got there. It's off the ground. It's drivable now, you know, and so I can kind of just iron out all those little flaws that it's gonna have. You know, everybody has those new truck blues.
Yeah, dude. No,
so
you
I'm just
get
having
through.
fun with it.
Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys liked the episode. We'll see you guys next time.